Hello learners, in the previous video we studied about what is communication and how we define reading. We also learned about the process of reading and comprehending it. Today we shall talk about the features of reading. The very first feature is that reading is comprehending. Through the last video, we found that reading is just not a straightforward process of simply picking up words from a page. It is in fact a process in which the reader tries to make a sense of ideas, memories, and knowledge in the written text. Don't you do so when you read a page? So we can say that reading is comprehending, which means to gain an understanding of the written material. Now, secondly, we can say that reading is a technical process. Think about anything which you might have read recently, and if you try to analyze carefully, you would see that what you read, you try to develop a relation as per the knowledge that you have. When you read a text, it brings back all those voices, memories, and experiences which you have been a part of. In case any unknown word appears which you have not read earlier, you try to use some meaningful and related knowledge in order to understand and comprehend it. Therefore, we can say that reading is a relational and technical process which works in a systematic way. So we talked about two features. One, reading is comprehending, and secondly, reading is technical. Reading also has another feature which says that reading is situational. It is not necessary that a person who is able to understand one type of text should be able to understand the other type of text too. For example, a person who is an expert of literature would be able to understand poetry, but he might not be able to understand stock prices or balance sheets used in finance. So we can say that reading is based on the experiences, situation, and growth process of an individual. And learners, lastly and not the least, fluent reading does not necessarily mean decoding. Knowledge of vocabulary and pronunciation is definitely essential but not sufficient. A person who can read fast and fluently may or may not have the ability to know the interpretation or the meaning of the text too. I may be a very fluent reader, but if I am not able to understand the meaning of the words, it means I am not able to read it. The process of reading is only successful when the inference is drawn or the meanings are interpreted as the text is read. Therefore, simply speaking, the words would not mean reading. Understanding them is also necessary. So, we can conclude that reading is a process of comprehension which is technical as well as based on situation of a person and also involves understanding the text actively. Well, learners, in today's video, we learned about the features of reading.